Hey y'all, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today I did a spread for you all about what Spirit wants you to know. Well, not what Spirit wants you to know. What Spirit is commending you on. What Spirit wants you to release. What Spirit is preparing for you. And what Spirit is what must you keep in mind to continue. Okay, so first, what does Spirit want to commend you on? The first card I got was Bishop CH Mason, which in Hoodoo Tarot is like the Hierophant. Okay, so that tells me like you're leaving behind karmic cycles, you're stepping deeper into your spirituality. You could be choosing discipline over distractions, just claiming your own path. Okay, I clarified Bishop CH Mason with the Three of Baskets. So you attaching more with soul aligned contracts, you celebrating with people who want to celebrate with you. So that's what I was getting for, you know, what Spirit wants to applaud you on. And the inner child message that I got to go with that spread is adaptability. So you've been very adaptable. You have conquered the inner child of adaptability. Your inner child is jumping with joy for you being flexible, resilient, and embracing growth. You no longer being stubborn to your path, you know, or resisting where it is you should be, where you should be going, who you should be around. Okay, so the next one was, what do you need to release? This was like, wow. Okay, so what do you need to release was Father Sims, Temperance. Okay, Father Sims is Temperance. That's what you need to release. That's telling me, at first I was like, Father Sims, release Temperance, release balance, what? But I clarified it before I tried to figure it out. I mean, I kind of understood what it was, but I wanted to make sure. So I got the Nine of Knives in reverse. And in Hoodoo Tarot, Nine of Knives in reverse is like the Nine of Knives upright in the general tarot deck. So this was telling me what you need to release is watering yourself down to make somebody else comfortable. You know, speaking your truth boldly. Like story time. Okay, so y'all know me. I've told y'all I'm a hopeless romantic. So lately, you know, me and a person have been separate, right? And the hopeless romantic in me, you know, I love my dreamland. I love my dreams. You know, that's where I feel safe. That's where I've always felt safe. Like, I love to sleep so I can dream and fantasize and all that good stuff. But on this spiritual journey that I'm on, the dream space is not for fantasies anymore. It's not for illusions. It's for downloads. So, you know, I finally got tired of living in this repeated dream, fantasy, full of illusion kind of dream. Because, like, even though the dream felt good, it was something about waking up to reality and the dream wasn't there anymore, you know? So, like with this Temperance and Nine of Knives here, myself, before I did this reading for y'all, I did something similar for myself. I asked Spirit what it is that I need to know about this person that I'm distanced from, because there has been no contact between me and this person. It kind of, you know, ended a bit abruptly. It's not the first time that it has happened. But this has been the longest break. We haven't known each other that long either. So me, I'm trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You know, I'm listening to readings. I'm like, no, that couldn't be him. There's no way. You know, just really trying to live in fantasy land and just, you know, thrive off the illusions. But that's no way to live, okay? Because we have a whole journey out here to live. There's a whole reality out here that we have to be in, right? So, once I pulled those cards, y'all, like, I was so heated with the information that I found. But it wasn't like a heated, because I already knew. I just wanted spirit to tell me. And the first thing I wanted to do when I finally finished the reading was I wanted to call this person and let them know, like, I know what you've been doing. No need to come in with this sincere apology whenever you got it rehearsed or you got to strategize the way you think it's gonna, you know, pull on my heartstrings, because I already done cut through the bullshit. I know what you're doing. I know what you're hiding. And I know you're trying to come back in like everything is fine and we're gonna turn over a new leaf and all this good shit. But like, I know some shit and I don't see us coming back from this, okay? So, you know, I called, I didn't get an answer, like the phone was dead or whatever. So I called from another phone just to make sure I wasn't blocked, because I wanted this message to go through. And the phone still went to voicemail. So I was like, okay, the phone is dead. So I sent a voice note and I let them know what I knew, how I knew. Like, this person don't know I'm a tarot reader or anything. I let them know I'm a tarot reader. I let him know that because you couldn't be upfront about what is going on, you want to take your time to turn over this new leaf, I'm going to the source itself and find out what you're not telling me. And like, once I sent that message, y'all, you know, like I said, I was like, I want to say my feelings were hurt. I want to say that I wanted to cry, but none of that shit happened. I was like so light. Like, I felt so light to finally wake up to reality. Like, no more illusions. My dreams was clear as hell last night. Like, it was, I can't explain like how light I feel with cutting through the fog, cutting through the illusions, and speaking boldly on it at that. Like, I didn't think about or nothing. I picked up my phone immediately and went to their thread and sent that voice note. And with Temperance being here and the Nine of Knives being in reverse, like, you got to remember that you're here to break patterns, okay? So you can't just over fixate on balance when your truth deserves to be bold, like I did yesterday. Like, I'm not sure if anybody like practices any kind of religion, or if your spirituality is more than just spiritual, if there's like some kind of religion, you know, you don't do things a certain way, you're not loud. Like me, I'm not a loud person. I'm not a rah-rah person. I don't do a lot of bickering, okay? I'm really kind of like when I confront things very demure, very calm. I'm not one of them people that's gonna go banging on your door, busting out your windows, or none of that, okay? But I might even hold on to what I know for a little while until I want to hit you below the belt. But I didn't do that this time. I got it right off my chest right then. So what this is saying, once again, what it's saying is release the need to water yourself down, dim your light to make somebody else be comfortable. Once again, like I said, you're here to break generational patterns. Basically, just stop praying for peace in someone else's storm. Let them go through that shit. We've been through enough already. So it's no need to pick up someone else that's going through their own shit and they don't want to deal with it. They want us to handle it a certain way. That's not our purpose, okay? But anyway, off of that, So what is Spirit preparing for you at this time? Okay. Oh yeah, with the Temperance and the Nine of Knives, the card that came out is compassion. So showing compassion, like you may be great at showing compassion to others, but it's time to show compassion to yourself as well. Give yourself that empathy that you give to others. Show yourself that kindness and understanding that you show to others. And if that is speaking some kind of bold, ugly ass truth, then you need to do that. Okay. What is Spirit preparing for you? Strength and the Eight of Swords. Beautiful. They're preparing your inner strength. They are preparing your inner strength to be louder, not to be silenced. The eight of knives in this deck is not about being trapped. It's about having a way out. It's about breaking out of that emotional cage. So not only will you get the clarity that you need, but you'll know what to do with it. That's what Spirit is preparing for you. They're preparing you, preparing your inner strength to be something to not fuck with. Okay? Like, you are escaping this bondage, this mental cage that you have formed around yourself. Like, you are getting the strength to conquer that. Okay? Alright, so, you know, with Spirit applauding us, letting us know what to release, letting us know what they are preparing for us, once we reach a new level, there's going to be other shadows, other temptations to tempt us, right? So I ask, what are the temptations? What is the shadow of this next level up? So what came out was the Son of Coins and Chariot Bill, which is the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So basically what Spirit is saying is the only thing that can block you is uncertainty. The only thing that can block you is you wanting perfection, you wanting all the details before you move forward. Staying in planning mode could be a shadow. So just know that your path is open. Walk it like it's already yours, okay? Because Spirit is guiding you. Like I said, you don't have to perfect. Yes, have a plan, but you don't always need all the details, okay? What was the last thing? Okay. Alright. So the last thing we got was the Nine of Coins and the Daughter of Knives. This question was, you know, like what's like what is the outcome? What is this leading to? Okay, so it's basically Nine of Coins. Your worth is no longer up for negotiation. You know, you walking into more financial and emotional sovereignty, like you feeling whole within yourself. Like you've done all this inner work. It's now time to receive without guilt. Okay, it's time to reap your rewards and not have an inch of survivor's remorse. Okay, with the Daughter of Knives here, which is like the Page of Swords, like you now have a clear view, very discerning, and you're still learning every day. And the Inner Child Oracle that I pulled for you all on this energy for the last spread was growth, love yourself, and joy. Like, if that's just so uplifting, like, you're gonna see progress while you're still learning and evolving. You're gonna appreciate yourself a lot more. Like, you're not gonna settle for breadcrumbs anymore. You're not going to, your inner peace is not up for negotiation. Like, it's not. Joy, happiness, playfulness, celebration. Embrace joy and let it fill your heart. Happiness is your birthright. That's your birthright. Like I said, you did not come all this way to negotiate all this inner work you've done for anyone or anything, whether it's a person, whether it's a job. You're here to break generational curses. You're here to stand in your own path. You have been adapting. You are getting into a space where you're attracting more people and things that are aligned with your soul. And it has not been easy for you. It hasn't been easy for any of us, as I told y'all my story. But like I said, I don't know how I thought I would have felt once it came. Once I found the details, but I can't explain like how light I feel right now. Like, you know, I just can't explain it. I'm super stoked about it. Let me see. Do I want to pull anything else? Okay, let's get some lessons and confirmations. All right. Okay. Okay, we got enough for this one. So we're gonna read these out. Okay, we have the script. I perfected my lines so you wouldn't notice there was no story behind them. The performance contract. You were the audience, he was the act. The checklist connection. I thought if I was everything you needed on paper, it would be enough. When good isn't right, it doesn't have to be bad to be misaligned. Okay, so with these cards, this you could be dealing with someone that just always seems like they got the right thing to say, and they could know, like, affirmations, you being affirmed could be like a love language for you, and people could have used that against you by telling you what you want to hear, and things like that. With the checklist connection and when good isn't right, like I said, you could have had someone that just checks all the boxes, look really good on paper, but like, it's just something in your heart that's just not aligned with them, and that's okay. Okay, then we have your absence shaped me. I learned more about myself in your absence than I ever did in your presence. Your freedom exposed my lack. When you started choosing yourself, I felt my own emptiness. Okay, so this is telling me, like, this can relate to myself. Like, as I have been by myself, I am learning so much more about myself than I ever did in the presence of any relationship I've been in, platonic or love. Like, I'm learning so much about myself, why I respond a certain way, why I accept certain things, and you could feel the same way. And not only did it shape yourself, but it also, like, whether you know it or not, it's exposing the people you're breaking away from as well. They see that they're, like, they see how empty they are. They don't have anything to give. They are not on your level. Then we have still learning your echo, and no one's ever been you. Okay, so we could have some of you that's on a twin flame journey, and someone, like I said, they may be giving you the silent treatment, but your voice is really loud in their head right now. No one's ever been you. People try to fill the space. No one can be you. So this person could have tried to, like I said, move on from you, you know, distract themselves from you, but you still all in their head. All right, and then we have reflections. The version of you I'm in love with only exists in potential. That's me with a bone top. When I see somebody potential, I was all for it, but no, not no more. If you can't show me in real life, real time, I'm good with your potential. If we can't talk about our goals together, your potential does not matter to me. Okay, and I don't have to prove my worth by staying longer. Period. That's period. Okay, and for any of my people that want to know if this message is for them or if it's who it's about, we're gonna pull a few confirmation cards and we're gonna end it there. When I be getting focused, I be making some of the muggiest faces. Okay. Who is it? Who is it for? 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 This card's so tiny. Okay, who is it? Who is it for? All right. And the last little batch here. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. We got somebody is whipped. Somebody is whipped over you, baby. 6 foot or taller. Chuck E. Cheese could be significant. Redhead could be significant. Left on red. His family is not yours, baby. They do not give a damn about you. August Virgo. 2 full-time jobs, bakery, fast money, gang affiliated. They like you a whole lot more than you like them. Married for stability, lacks emotional intelligence, alcoholic, audio messages, June, a fixed sun sign. So that's Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. There goes September, Libra, the letter S, and unexpected screenshots. So that's my confirmations for who it is, who it's for. I know this message definitely is for me, but I hope you find it resonating for yourself. I hope it gives you the clarity, the insight that you need. Thank you all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Until the next time.